Hey guys, welcome to the Overnight Coder. Today we're going to take a second look or a first peek type deal at CubeWp. So here we are. I want to first bring up the site and just kind of see what is going on. We've tried this. They've had a lot of time to kind of go back over it and kind of see what was going on. I think now it's time to kind of revisit and just give it a fair look. So, whoops, we don't want my account. First thing I want to pull up is just what is CubeWp doing? What does it cost? What's going on? So CubeWp is a framework where you're going to be able to build, kind of what you want to do. So the fact that I focus in custom directories and, builds of that nature, I think now it's going to cover it a lot more than, when they first started. And the good thing is you can start for free. It doesn't cost anything to get started. Although they do have pricing here, so we'll just jump in and check it out. Some of the images that we're looking, say it's the ultimate solution, unlock infinite possibilities. So just being able to do what you kind of want, building data structures that you can. Different types of custom field types, which obviously we've checked it out a little bit and we kind of went through it. It was pretty cool just to have the different field types, relationship fields, which we'll get into. Front-end form builder is not free, but still a great feature. I'm actually going to be using Elementor, which brings up the case here. Is it compatible with other things like bricks and things like that? Probably coming up. What themes is it compatible with? Pretty much any. Some of the features. Paul did a big tutorial on it when they first came out. I want to say this is almost like this was months ago, but super cool. Something to check out. All right, so I guess we're just going to jump in. Here I've got a regular dashboard here. Just created a fresh dash, and what I want to do is I want to grab a theme first. I prefer to use Hello Elementor, but I'll be honest with you, the first video tutorial that I did on this, I was going to use Astra, and the reason behind it was Astra has like the header and footer options where like Hello Elementor does not. So if you were going 100% free and you never really wanted to, like, I guess you could do that. Like, if we get Hello Elementor, we could do like header and footer with Hello Elementor and be able to build those templates. But Astra was just like, hey, I get some theme colors, I can do it like this. But this time we're gonna go with Hello Elementor. We're gonna go ahead and clean some of these up. So now that I went to activate. We're gonna delete this. Clean some of that up. We're going to delete this one. I'm going to leave one of the originals. Install. I want to use Elementor as my page builder. We're going to keep it free for now. Skip all this. All right, so we've got that, and then we're going to go to plugins, and we're going to get those off there real quick. We don't want either one of those. And we're going to go ahead and download CubeWp. Remember, it's free. We're going to add a new plugin, search CubeWp. Alright, what is all this? So they've got some free stuff going on. I want the first one, which is the framework. Activate. What is this lead gen and contact form? Let's go back to that and see what that was. Obviously, they've got some other free plugins. We just want the framework for now. We're going to open these up, kind of take a look. CubeWp wallet. Perfect. And CubeWp lead forms. Lead gen. Alright. Looks like form builder. Alright, sounds good. All right, so now that we've just got the, for now we've just got the all-in-one framework. We're just gonna double check that. Parent themes, get the plugins. What we're gonna see is that we get this CubeWp thing down here that opens up a lot of different settings for this framework. So what do we have? When I first click on it, I am surrounded by a bunch of stuff here. It's got, you know, special deals and more deals, and looks like free quotes. Yeah, it's really got a lot. So diving in, we're just going to jump into just the CubeWp framework part. Obviously, I've got post types that I can create, taxonomies, custom fields, search forms, and search filters. Some of this stuff is locked up, like user sign-up form, user profile form. So, you know, how much of this can we really use for free? How much of this can we work around? Are we going to find out? We'll see. We'll just jump in. We're going to create a custom post type, which is one of the first things here. A post type, if you don't already know, a post type is, you know, one of the items on the left. It's something that you're going to build into. So, like, if I was calling it business listings, that would be a post type. If I had events, that would be a post type. If I had, you know, anything that we're going to build into that, it's going to be a post type. You know, blog post, that would be a post type. All right, so in this, I'm going to create a custom post type, and we're going to call it businesses. So this is a list of my custom post types when I first click into it. Let's see if we can get rid of some of these. It's going to kind of get in the way. All right, so I have a list of custom post types. I'm going to add new. And here is how we add another one. Post type slug. We're going to call this business listings. So businesses. Post type slug would be businesses or business. The plural of it. This is, so the first one was the slug. Like, the second one is the plural label, which the plural label would be businesses. Singular label would be business, right? A description, this is my first post type. A menu icon, let's just do the house. Hierarchy. Alright, so after we get that filled out, there are some things. First, I'm going to check out the right. So that's just, you know, my first post type name. I do featured image, we're showing the editor, we're showing the title. I want to show the author, and then the other two I don't want to show. In this case, we're going to look down at the advanced settings, and a lot of this stuff has already been set to go. When you first jump in, you're not going to know what a lot of it is, but, you know, is it public? Is it, you know, we're going to show it in the UI, you're going to show it in the menu. Where should it be in the menu position, which is over here. Below post. Kind of like that, but we're just going to keep everything default here. Showing the nav menu, showing the admin bar. Can you export it? Exclude from search. We're going to leave all of that the way it was. And we're going to go ahead and click save. Perfect. Now I have a post type. And if we look over here, it's right below post. Businesses. Alright, the next thing we're going to add is a taxonomy. Taxonomies are, I like to think about them as things you can search for. Like, you don't have to do it like that. Like, most people are familiar with blog posts. Well, blog posts have categories, tags, which you can see here, categories and tags. Yes, there are things you can sort by, but it just makes it really easy. When I was thinking about, like, hey, should this be this or this? For me, it's like, hey, do I want to be able to sort by it later? In this case, businesses, businesses should have, I'm thinking maybe category and location. Maybe, for now. Obviously, I can get more in depth, but like if it was for tennis, I'd be like, what kind of court does it have? Hard, clay, grass, you know? So let's jump in and start with that. So again, I said second was taxonomies. We're going to come down here. We've already built our post type. We're going to get into a taxonomy. We're going to go ahead and click add new. Taxonomy slug. So the first one's category. Let's do category. Now the word category already select. This is use of business category. Plural categories. Category. For singular, is it public? Show UI. Okay, all the same questions, but we're going to leave it the same. Now, which, just because I'm creating a taxonomy, which post type was it for? And off to the right here, we'll see, hey, we've got businesses. I'm going to go ahead and click save. I'm going to create another one. Add new. Taxonomy slug is going to be location. Locations. Singular label is location. We'll leave all those the same, and it's for business. And can I go even more into those? So we'll find out in a sec. So I have obviously my post type, which is businesses. I have taxonomies, which are categories and locations. And then I have custom fields. Let's jump into the custom fields. Custom fields, I am going to have to pick first. Across the top here, I'm already noticing it's got post types, taxonomies, for the user roles, and settings. So it's settings. Interesting. So for post types, I'm going to add a new one called post types are going to be my questions or my fields for my things that I've already set. So add new. I've got a new, we're going to group name it, custom fields. Okay. Group name, business information. I'm going to skip that for now. This is going to go in business. And let's add a new field. The first field I want is address. And when I pop that open, it gave me some things. It's like, hey, you can have a new field, but fill out all this. And some of it is locked, some of it's already filled out. So I put in address, but what type of field is that? It's going to be a text field. Super easy. We do have these other fields. Like we have some of the basic ones are text. It could be a number. It could be an email, URL, password, text area, range, or color. And then, of course, it's got some more split into what it thinks there are media files, choices like switches, Dropbox, checkbox, radio buttons. It's got some jQuery stuff, which, kind of does some different things. And yeah, so in this case, it's just a text box. A lot of things are text box. Like if you're asking a question, it's a text box. If you're asking for an address, it's the text box. If you're asking for a zip code, it's a text box. It could be number, but it's the text box. But now, if you're asking a question that requires a yes or no, it could be like a radio button, right? So left or switcher, something like that. So keep that in mind. We'll test a few of these. The description, we're going to leave that alone for now. Default value, placeholder, character limit. I want to put a limit on the characters. An address could be as long as it wants, so no. Technically, I'm going to leave all these the same too. Really not going to mess with those. I could put a placeholder. Nah, we're going to add a field. Did that have a size? Yeah, field size, 1 out of 1. All right, so what about the phone number? We're going to do, for now, I'm going to do text box as well. But instead of 1 out of 1, I'm going to do 1 out of 2. And I'm going to do another field. I'm going to call it website. I am going to do an URL field here. And I am also going to say this is 1 out of 2. I'm just going to save. Save group. I need a description. Alright, so now I have a post types for business information inside my businesses. Let's just double check that. So, oh, here's my taxonomies too. So you see businesses have got categories and locations. I'm going to go in businesses, click add new, and now I have my title, my editor, I have my featured image, it shows an author, I have categories, I have locations, I have my business address, I have a phone number, and I have a website field. So far so good. Let's go ahead and fill one of those out for kicks, huh? So now that I'm here, let's do Tim's Premium Business. I'm going to jump over and grab some text. Let's grab some dummy text real quick. Alright, for kicks, we're going to grab featured image. Just going to grab anyone that pops up. Oh no, do I not have any images? Gotta have, no, that's only personal. Alright, let me see. I didn't get any images ready for this. There we go. We've got plenty. Yeah. Alright. Business address. 6 Lee Street. Cocoa, Florida. 32927. Phone number 036. A website of Coder. Alright, category. Business category of. Alright. If I am building, let's say, restaurant, food, drinks. I can literally do anything right about that. Location, you said Cocoa, Florida. For this one, I'm gonna add Florida first, which is my state. And then under Florida, so parent location will be Florida, but then I'm gonna say Cocoa. So make sure I have this parent location. So it'll do like Cocoa inside of Florida. Kind of like that, way better than I like just saying both or just my city. Alright, so I've got that added. Ooh, alright, let's view the business. Alright, ignore the header up here. This is what my business looks like so far. So it's got the image, got a little bit of information, got the additional fields here. And then, of course, it created the tags on its own of these. What just happened? All right. Let's go back. So this page has not been refreshed. Go back in, CubeWp, dashboard, post types, taxonomies, custom fields. Nice, we've got those set up. What if we set up some more fields? For now, I'm going to leave that alone. So we've got that set up, and if we go here, and I see that this is my business, pretty much it's kind of ready to go. I do want to switch this header. So I'll tell you what, so far we've used the free. I'm able to create businesses and show those listings here. Because I didn't choose Astra, I'd have to use another plugin, which is, let me just show you. I think Elementor, oops. header and footer builders are free. Yeah, so you could get this one, and this is continues on with the free, like, hey, I want to build a header, I want to build a footer. I am not going to do that. So yeah, you could do that. I have Elementor Pro. I'm just going to go ahead and add it. I said I didn't want to, but there's so many features that I'm just going to get a kick out of. So I'm going to install Elementor Pro for this. Again, you're able to do it. Maybe I should. I take that back. Let's go ahead and I don't want to use it. I like using the stuff I have, so Elementor header. Let's just try it. I don't even know how it works, like I don't want to do a whole tutorial on that either. I'm hoping it's the same. So it's installed and active. Settings. Alright, add new. Come on, give me a... I'm an expert. I'm building myself. I don't want to skip this. Come on. Alright, so we're going to build a header. Alright. See, I don't know. I don't even know what this is doing. Display on the entire website. User roles. Everybody. I'm going to publish. Update. I'm assuming I open it up here. Alright, something I want to do is take off because I really don't use that. Elementor settings, features. I personally am going to take this Flexbox container off. I like using the old one. I know. Got to get up there. Alright, I'm going to refresh this. Alright, so what should my header look like? We're just going to start off plain Jane. I want 3. One is menu, one is logo, one is advanced or column. So put for now I'm going to put a heading in here. Let's call it logo here. Switch this up to something I can dig with. Alright, I'm happy with that. We've got our logo. I'm going to center it on the column, so vertical, horizontal. This is going to be nav, so let's just type in menu. Oh, nav menu is locked. So what do I do? Alright, see, this is why, yeah, we should have just used, what menu? How do you link a menu if you're using the free version? Right? Like, I don't. Alright. One more thing. Right click, edit the section. The whole section, let's just give it a border. I'm going to lighten it up just a little bit. And we're going to make sure that the whole section has a background of white. And we're ready to rock. We've got our little menu here. Now, keep in mind, I'm probably going to jump over to Elementor Pro because I didn't even see the menu. Yeah, it says you can build a menu, the header and the footer, but I don't really like it. So I'm going to use the tools I'm used to. I'm sorry, guys. Let's jump back over. Let's create a real quick footer. Also, while I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and go to Appearance. We're going to click on Customize. Site identity is okay. Let's call it CubeWp. Cube tutorial. This is up here. More importantly, oh, I haven't set my home page yet. Let's go ahead and do that. Going back to the dashboard, we're going to click Pages. We're going to get a home page in here. So I'm going to create a new home page. I'm going to call it home page. I'm going to click Publish twice. Go with Elementor. Alright, what do I want on my home page? Oh, I'm tired today. First I'm going to take the settings off. I'm going to remove this title here. So I click the cogwheel down on the left. It says Hide Title. I'm going to add something. The first thing on my homepage is going to be a big banner. So I edit that section. You know what, for this one I'm going to throw a spacer in there. Make the spacer as big as I want. I'm going to edit the section. And we're going to give it like a color so we can kind of see a little bit of that. We'll do like a light gray. Perfect. I'm going to add another section. Throw a spacer in there. This would be like my page. We'll edit that section so you can see how big it is. Bam, we have a home page, we have a header. We have no footer. Alright, so let's go ahead and refresh this. Publish, refresh. Alright, so now that we have a home page, and we're back on that appearance customized stuff, home page settings, static page, home page is home. So now this will show my home page. I have a post page, which will be my blog page. I don't have one yet. I'm just going to go ahead and publish. I'm just setting up the site. Alright, what about menus, appearance menus? I have a main navigation menu. And inside that main navigation, I want my home page. I want a custom link. It says search. And in search for now, I'm just going to put the pound because I have to have a location. So I'll put search. Now I have home search. Let's go ahead and save. I'm okay with that. Alright. So I have that menu. What happens if I go back in here? I really want to fix that. Let's see. Edit header menu. I'm going to close out these other tabs. Alright, so hey, it shows up automatically in my menu. Was that because I put the navigation menu thing in there? Yeah. Alright, let's style it up. So it already says main navigation, last menu item is a button. Oh. Okay, wait a minute. Then if we go appearance menu, that's kind of cool. How about this? I'm going to pound it. Add your business will be my last one. For now. I mean, we'll make a bigger menu. I kind of like that. Refresh. I don't want to refresh yet. I haven't saved any of these. My layout. We're going to hover it over here. Submenu arrows. I don't have a submenu yet. So I guess I'm good with that. But what about... Okay, that is turning different colors. Horizontal padding. Normal. Text color. I want dark. And I hover. It's green. I don't want that. I want like a grayish. Now when I hover, black to gray, black to gray. Active. Okay, but the background color. I don't want anything text color. I'll take, let's just see so we can see red. Text. What size is it? 19? Oh, too big. Alright, start off with something like that. Why is my button, like it's already defined what color my button is? Oh, here it is, the last item. So again, we're right clicking on the menu and we're getting these in the style tab, we're getting options. So the drop down was don't have it. Menu trigger, that's going to be for mobile, but the button more or less. The button, the background type is a color. Don't want it to be green. Something like that. I don't know. Maybe this text would be. What just happened? I like those. Whoops. Now, because I like that color, what we're going to do is go ahead and save it. So if I'm back here and I've got that color, I'm just going to go ahead and save. Alright, hit the plus symbol. Blue color. Give it a label. That way I can use it later. I keep closing that on accident. Whoops. So what about hover? Can I do that same? If I select the blue, but I want it a little bit off the blue, like that blue. Oh yeah, nice. Border radius 99. You can make it a curve. Alright, we don't want that though. We want it just like this. We're gonna go ahead and click update. I do want a smaller padding. Alright, now we just play around. Oh, excuse me, wow. Tell you what, I might nap after this video. Alright, so we've got some things created here, and I'm sorry to get off topic. I know that was more the header and footer with Elementor. We haven't even gotten to the footer. But, you know, quick footer. And the reason why is because, yes, you're going to be able to want to build your own site. Yes, we're just going to be focusing on the features for WP, our CubeWp, but, you know, yeah, what about the rest? Like, I definitely want you guys to be able to work out the rest of your site, and I might as well just show the bits. Now I'm going to do a quick footer, so I'm not even going to do anything but this. We're going to edit the section, call it black, and put some text in it. Super easy. Streamline that. Here's my color. Here is my text editor. I'm going to go with the standard copyright. Option G. 2024. All rights reserved. I'm going to make that white. Change the font. Call it a day. Open sans. Oops. 15 maybe. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I want a darker black. I'll be honest with you, that is not that. Alright. We're going to publish that. So now I've got a header and footer. We're still using free tools, which is super cool. I built out my first post type. We built out a menu. We built out taxonomies. Right? Yep. And we've got it all down there. Folks, can we look at just in the free? Oh, yeah, that's right. So what does my search button go to? So on my business listings, this is how I always find out the address. I know we said, hey, the slug should be, and I could just manually type it in, but if I'm ever looking at my business, I can remove the name of the business and get the archive link. So here is, as a matter of fact, I'm going to remove that stuff too. It's just / business to get to my link of, you know, what I've already created. So here you can see one block. If I had another one, you'd see another one next to it. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in my menu as well. Remember, I've got that search. Pull off all this because we're done with the footer. Whoops, we're going to appearance menus and paste that in that / business. Whoa. Guess I'm not. Let's try that again. Alright, perfect. Save. Let's test it out, see where we're at. I think that's going to really do us. Oh, my logo. No. Alright, if I go back into editing my header, I've actually got it here, but I want to show you how. So if I'm looking at any page, edit with Elementor, I can edit the header. Super simple. I want to make that text, I want to make it go to the home page. Just because normally that would be an image, but because it's not, we're going to click on, I can paste my home page URL in there, but I'm just going to dynamic tags. Oh, no, I'm not. Oh, I don't like that. The only thing that shows up is my CubeWp stuff. Oh, that's going to be an issue. Alright, well, let's just paste, for now, we'll just paste the website title in there. Or the link. Normally I can do dynamic tags and do site URL, right? So that's what I'm just kind of used to it. We're going to click update. And now it brings me to something, a link that I pasted in there, which, yeah, is technically my homepage link. So no real problems, just not, you know, what I normally. Alright, remember we said active red. Here's that active red color, so you can see it's kind of working. I never would do red. I do like a lighter color than black. Search takes me to, perfect, my search result listings. Add your business should take me to a page, right? Maybe we create that page real quick. Add your business and link that. We're gonna get rid of these two other pages. That came standard. Add your business. I don't want to call it like, yeah, I like that name, but let's call it plans. You get used to something like that, right? We'll edit. Excuse me. This is getting late. Add your business. We're gonna remove the title, and yeah, our page will be here. I'm not gonna really build the page right this second, but at least we have it. Update. Where are we? Appearance menus. Let's go ahead and remove that. Go back to our dashboard. Actually, let me grab that page name. Come here. I'm going to view, but instead of viewing, I'm going to right click, copy link address, then go to appearance menus, and make sure that add your business now has a link to go to /plans. Perfect. All right, let's take one more look before we take off. We've got the basics of it built, right? So we've looked at, obviously, our menu, how to do things for free, how to use the CubeWp right now for free, the header and the footer. Whoa, why didn't my footer save? Huh. Interesting. I don't know where it went. Our footer did not save. I wonder. Let's just go take a look. Settings, tools. Where I don't even know where that's at. Oh my god. Alright, appearance. We are definitely gonna have to use the pro version. Like, I just don't know. Alright, so display rules it never did anything for. Let's see if we can force it to do. So edit with Elementor. I'm trying to use too much. Like, I just don't know. Where do I do the Alright, the rules, settings. What? Normally it just pops up for me on the other one. I'll be honest, with Pro, it's right in here. We click this and we're like, hey, display rules. I'm clicking update. And it didn't ask. Alright, got one more chance until I dog that plugin and go for Elementor Pro. Let's try again on the main page. So here, I want display rules for the entire site. What happens if I just click edit and type of template? It's a footer. Okay, so on the regular basic page, display rules, display on entire website. Alright, upsetting me. Alright, there we go. And it's not centered, but whatever. So back to it. Anything I'm missing for this one? So that was just like the beginner. How do we get started? How can we create? Yes, we have a business. Yes, I have the archive. Just going to pop back in there and see if there's anything else that we can possibly look at before we go jump further. We've got custom fields, search forms. Search forms is going to be what can I search for? All right, it's already having me fill this out. I like that. Search filters. All right, these are all locked. Single post editor, CubeWp settings. Let's take a look at that. And just some general settings with the tool is include external custom post types in CubeWp enable. Yeah, if I want other post types to be able to use CubeWp, yeah, I do. I mean, I don't have any other ones, so no, I don't. Okay, delete attachments upon post deletion. Yeah, if I delete it, please delete anything attached to it. Save. What next? Search and filters. Google search radius. Yeah, we're gonna leave that on, but we're not using it yet. Map. I don't have my Google app on yet, so it's gonna go in here. Archive settings. Hey, we just seen an archive. That archive page, we can easily turn on and off a map. Is that for real? For real? Let's go check it out. So search. Here's that. But if I turn on the map, if I turn on filters, and I click save, and I refresh this page. Hey. Okay. I mean, the filter's on the left, right? And then the map is on the right. I kind of like that. Right now it's using OpenStreetMap. I didn't see an option. Is that like default? Oh, it's right here. Perfect. So we'll do Google. I've got to put in my Google code, which I don't have yet. Save. That's cool. Archive settings. That was instant. So post settings. I've got a custom. Oh, this is all the things on my business. That was cool too. So let's go back to that business and just see what we'll be turning on and off. If I go in there, I've got share buttons with social media. I've got save buttons. And I've got author stuff, which I don't think I want the author stuff. So save button, share buttons. Here's all the things in share. What was this? Oh, it says download front end pro if I want to use a different. I do want to. Okay, so we'll be downloading overwrite theme single template. Let's just do that and see what happens. I don't know. That'll overwrite my blog page if my theme already had a blog page template. But author settings, author page template. Nope, we don't have that. Let's see. All right, so far so good. This is going to be the import export. And yeah, that's what we have access to. So now you can build your site. Super cool because you can build, I can build out my homepage. I can build out different bits and pieces. But when I get to search, I have my business listings, right? And then I also can click into them. And technically, if you're building a directory of things or a listing of such, that's going to be the gist of it, right? Creating items, putting items in there, and rolling with it. So far, I like it. The custom ability, I do like, we'll get into it because I know you can do it now, is I do like to be able to control this page as well. Like, I like to be able to control the layout. I like to be able to, show my listings on the home page in a certain order. So yeah, we'll get to it, but so far so good, and that was just your first look on, what you can do so far with the free options, and yeah, stick around, let's learn some more.